All right. First and foremost, I want to start by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Koho Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakat Kodash. Double honors, Apostle Elders, great millstone, rule to teach well. Peace, salutation to all you Aki four corners of the earth. Album Yaquat from YSO, Yahweh Shah Sanctified Ones. Coming to you with a quick video. Basically gonna hit second Ezra's the ninth right quick, and I'm gonna hit second Ezra's ninth chapter, and second Ezra's the I think it's 15 and 16 chapter, or the 15 chapter 16 verse, or yeah, 15 chapter 16 verse. All right, but yeah, no, I was just checking out Dabu. He put out this fair use, right quick before I go any further, fair use. Okay, but I seen a video from Dabu 7 where he put in where they started burning up the cars in fucking the L.A. County. They fighting over this ice shit, and this is just gonna cause more hell upon the earth, and this is this is gonna cause the people to go into an uproar. Eventually, it's setting precedents for America really to become a powder keg. At the end of the day, it's really setting precedents for America to really go through a horrible time, man. A purge-like scenario. Okay, I'm gonna play this video, and then I'm gonna pull out a couple scriptures, and I'm gonna have to close out.
All right, guys, we've got action all across the country. We know about Portland, Chicago, and Memphis has made the list as well. But now, LA County declaring a state of emergency over the ICE raids. This is really where it all began outside of D.C. Trump sent in National Guard troops and Marines, and then a federal judge said that he broke the Posse Comitatus Act in doing so. They were pulled out of that area, but then more strike teams sent in, and these ICE raids continuing throughout the area. They're now saying that people that are behind in rent because of these enforcement actions, that they've got this program that people can get in, but some others are very ticked off because they're saying they're using taxpayer-funded money to do this. In some instances, illegals still getting protection and housed with this money is what others are saying. And state of emergency declared there in LA County, and it could spread to any other area around there. We've seen with Memphis, they sent strike teams into Memphis, but it's not just Memphis that they're looking at. They're looking at across the state line into Mississippi as well, where the sheriff said he's going to stand for the people, okay? The sheriff just came out up in Portland and said the same thing, that they're going to stand for the people, and that if strike teams come there, then their people, their National Guard, are going to be used against the strike teams. That's right. That's because they're using their National Guard first. If you allow Trump, the feds, to come in and snatch up your boys and girls and send them off to do whatever, then they're doing whatever that they order them to do. If the state steps up and uses them first, then you've got first dibs. And you can order them to do what you want them to do, which is how it's supposed to work anyway. I mean, none of the troops should be using any of their duties to arrest people or anything like that per Posse Comitatus, but they're circumventing that. Now, we shift over to places like Boston, where all hell has broke loose. They're calling this a premeditated attack. This shows that it was highly organized, over 100 people, unleashing chaos in the Boston streets, torching a police cruiser, hitting the officers with fireworks, cones, all of these felonies here. And it's like a riot-like assault. I can't see how Trump doesn't respond to this by saying, oh, we're going to send troops in there. It's too chaotic. We got to clean it up, just like he was saying with D.C. and everything else. So, how manufactured are some of these events? It's time to pay attention. We've got it breaking loose in all of these cities. And again, it's organized. So from coast to coast, state of emergencies to all hell breaking loose here with these situations. I expect to see more, unfortunately. I hope that everyone has a plan. Join me for the live streams where I'm talking about this in greater detail. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Dabu 77. Much love.
So, hey, look. So here you got a state of emergency declared in Los Angeles County. All hell broke loose out in Boston, where they burning up police cruisers. I think I might have said it wrong at first. The first time when I stated it, but hey, the hell on this earth is breaking loose. You know, you can't you know with the scriptures say when the wicked is in rulership, the people mourn, but when the righteous is rulership, the people rejoice. And nobody's rejoicing right now. This is a horrible time, man. It's a tough time to live, to be in the world at the moment, because a lot of people are going through a lot of hell. That's the southern kingdom, you know, and the northern kingdom, and then Esau and the other heathens that's here in this earth, right? Working the lowest bottom jobs. You know, people getting tired of this shit, man. You know, people, they want to, take people, snatch them from their homes, what they know as their homes, and they taking kids. They don't give a fuck. So everybody's starting to, show out. Their true colors are starting to come out because of all this hell that they got to go through. There's all this hell that Esau's putting down on them. But that's why that scripture say, when he come in as a flood, the Lord should set up a standard against him, right? So we got to get ready for what Esau gonna come and bring upon this, or what's already here on the earth, that he gonna start shoving down Israel's mouth. Okay, and it started with the northern kingdom, right? It started, and that was the trick, to get the northern kingdom so you can get to Judah. Okay, because the whole point is to get Judah. The northern kingdom is one part, but Judah's the main ingredient. That's Judah's the steak and potatoes. The northern kingdom is, they the potatoes, and they the the little side pieces, little chicken, little whatever. But hey, the real main ingredient is to get you Negroes, get at you damn Negroes, man, because they want to put you back in full slavery. Okay, they want to put their foot back on your fucking neck, heavy. Okay. So let me go to these scriptures right quick, though. But in a minute, you ain't gonna be able to go to these cities. In a minute, you ain't gonna be able to go into these towns. In a minute, shit gonna get shut down, man. This shit keep going like this, Hey, Second Ezra, the 15th chapter gonna hit. It was 16th chapter gonna hit. Second Ezra 9th chapter. Let me get that right quick. No, Salaki. Oh, matter of fact, as soon as I click this, right on there. All right, this is Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what all the elect is doing. The hopeful elect is doing. We measuring the time, seeing, we're paying attention, watching the news. We're trying to see what's happening, when it's happening, where it's happening. How close is it to where we are? You know what I mean? You gotta focus and pay attention. Measure the time. Be diligent. Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, thou shalt then, Salakia, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he has made. And that's what all this chaos and calamity is. It's not love. It's not the Lord not coming back for hugs and kisses. The Lord is not coming. The Lord already did that. He already came back holding hands. He already came back being nice. He already came back being sweet, being meek, being humble. The Lord coming back. Yahweh Shai is coming back to tear some shit up. Okay, Yahweh Shai is coming back to get vengeance, man. To get vengeance upon all his enemies upon this earth. Because he has many, many, many enemies. And then even he has his enemies of his own nation. Right? Just as we do. We have, our own people be our greatest enemies. Right? So Yahweh Shai has many, many enemies on this earth that he still has to come and deal with. Okay? So now we're seeing all the calamity, all the death, destruction, all the wars, right? You look all over the wars from Ukraine to the Middle East, all the wars over in the so-called Middle East, all the hell that has been broken loose, right? When you go look and see, that's the Lord visiting the earth. That's Yahweh basically sending Yahweh Shai back to visit. The Lord is coming because now all hell is starting to break loose. Right, so it's not gonna be a great time, right? It gets worse and worse, right? You got all the wars over. Like I said, you got all the wars going on, right? You can go to you can check out I said the Ukraine shit. You can check out the Israelis go, and they that shit ain't peace. That's what the Lord said when they said peace and safety, then sudden destruction fall upon them. And you can't never have peace with them gutter rats, with them fucking fake. With them Amaleks. Amalek is a liar, right? Amalek called peace and he dropped nothing but bombs on the Syrians. So you can't, you can't believe no shit like that they had peace. If they, if Hamas believe that bullshit, they're the biggest fucking fools upon the face of this earth. Okay. Um. Yeah. Another thing. Let me see. Yeah. So here you go. So this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay. Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, right? When there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's what's going on now. Uproars of the people in Chicago and LA, Boston, Memphis, all over, man. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, now you can go ahead and read the rest of that. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning, and end, and the end is manifest, and it's manifesting now, right in our very fucking face. Turn on your news, you can see all the calamity, all the death, all the destruction all over the world that's going on right now. Okay, you know what's coming, man. Okay, all right. Let me right quick. Let me go here because I gotta go. So let me go here. Salakia. This is second Ezra. I'm gonna do this right quick. Second Ezra 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's what you see right now going on out there in Boston right now. It's happening chiefly all over, where they're starting to burn up their leaders, their heads. They're not regarding their princes, and they're starting to fight back the system. They're trying to fight their own people back. So hey, look. So hey, be ready. Be clear that hey, we are in that time. We are in a time of death. This is not, this is not some play game. Shit is happening just because you might not see it in your state, in your city. Believe me, shit is happening. And things are coming to light. So be ready. All you can do is be ready for what's to ensue. All right. So hey, look, I'm Yaquan from Wild Soul Yahushua Sanctified Ones. With that, I want to say Shalom and a Baba Bar.